I adjust my scope and scan the horizon. I check the wind velocity, minor gravity variations, temperature, and the scope range. There is no room for error. I'm lying prone on a rocky outcrop, covered by a white cloak that blends with the snow. I'm the leader of a 5-man sniper team of the 132nd Truskan Snowhounds, assigned to provide overwatch for the main force of the Imperial Guard that's advancing towards the enemy stronghold. The enemy is a horde of orcs that have invaded the ice world of Glacius Prime, a vital mining colony of the Imperium. The orcs have dug in and fortified their position, making it hard for the Imperial forces to break through. The Snowhounds are sent to support the assault by taking out key targets and creating confusion among the orc ranks. I spot a large orc with a metal claw and a horned helmet. I recognize him as the war boss of the horde, the one who has led the invasion and slaughtered countless Imperial citizens. He has a bounty on his head and I want to claim it. I check my rifle's ammo counter. I have 1 shot left. I must make it count. I wait for the right moment when the war boss is exposed and not moving. I take a deep breath and squeeze the trigger. The rifle kicks and sends a high-velocity bullet flying towards its target. I watch through my scope as the bullet hits the war boss in the eye, piercing his skull and killing him instantly. I smile and whisper to myself, "Gotcha," as the giant beast falls dead like a ruined building miles away from my position. I hear a cheer from my team and from the Vox channel. The Imperial forces have seen the war boss fall and are inspired by his death, as this will turn the greenskins on each other. They renew their attack with renewed vigor, pushing back the orcs, who are leaderless and demoralized. I know I have just turned the tide of the battle as the orcs flee. I pack my rifle and cloak and signal my team to move out. We have done our job. We must regroup with the main force and prepare for the next mission. We are the Truskan Snowhounds, and we never miss. Welcome back, my friend. Today I want to discuss one of the more interesting Astra Militarum regiments, the Truskan Snowhounds, hailing from the ice world of Trusk, upholding the traditions of Cadia as they aim for their greatness and martial prowess as their legacy lives on. The Truskan Snowhounds have learned to adapt to the harsh conditions of their homeworld, the ice world of Trusk. They have mastered the art of camouflage, blending in with the white snow and ice with their Arctic uniforms and equipment. They have also developed skills in mobility, using skis, sleds, and horses to traverse the frozen terrain and avoid being bogged down by deep snow. They have also learned how to survive in the cold, using shelters, fires, and proper clothing to prevent frostbite and hypothermia. Finally, they have honed their firepower, especially their snipers and sharpshooters with many weapons, who can spot and eliminate targets from long distances with their keen vision and steady pulse, given by generations of living in the frozen cold. These abilities make them formidable opponents in winter warfare, as they can ambush, outflank, and outshoot their enemies. But this, of course, applies to many theaters of battle. They come from the ice world of Trusk, where they hunt white animals across snowdrifts and glaciers. Trusk is an ice world of the Imperium located in the Ultima Segmentum. It is a cold and harsh planet where snow and ice cover most of the surface. The inhabitants of Trusk live in shelters that protect them from the cold and the wind. These shelters are usually made of wood, metal, or ice, and are insulated with fur, cloth, or snow. Some shelters are permanent, while others are portable and can be moved by sleds or trucks. The shelters have windows, doors, and vents to allow light and air to enter. They also have stoves, heaters, or fires to provide warmth and cook food. The shelters are often decorated with trophies, banners, or symbols of the Truskan Snowhounds. This makes them to have a lifestyle almost completely different to an imperial citizen living a hive world, for example, and more like a current-era mountain population, for reference, of course. They hunt white animals across snowdrifts and glaciers. This is a nice difference from the most common inhabitant of the Imperium that eats rations made from corpse starch. The inhabitants of Trusk eat a variety of food that they can obtain from their icy environment. They mainly eat meat from the white animals they hunt, such as snow hares, polar bears, and snow wolves. They also eat fish from the frozen lakes and rivers, such as trout, salmon, and pike. They sometimes eat vegetables that they grow in greenhouses or import from other planets, such as potatoes, carrots, and cabbage.
The recruitment process and training of the Truskan Snowhounds are based on their tribal traditions and Cadian influences. The recruits are
usually young men and women who have proven themselves as hunters and warriors in their tribes. They are selected by the regimental officers who look for qualities such as courage, loyalty, endurance, and marksmanship. The recruits are then sent to the regimental barracks, where they undergo rigorous training in winter warfare, Cadian tactics, weapon handling, survival skills, and discipline. The training lasts for several months, and only the best graduates are accepted into the ranks of the Snowhounds. The training does not end there, however, as the Snowhounds constantly hone their skills and learn from their veteran comrades in various battles across the galaxy. But what is the connection between Trusk and Cadia, since the Truskan Snowhounds get so much from the Cadian Shock Troops in their ways of war? The connection between Trusk and Cadia is that the Truskan Snowhounds emulate the Cadian Shock Troopers, who were the most famous and respected regiments of the Astra Militarum. The Truskans have adopted the tactics and uniforms of the Cadians, as well as their loyalty and resolve. The Truskans have also received training from Cadian infantry and tank officers, who taught them how to fight against the forces of chaos that emerge from the Eye of Terror. The Truskans have a great admiration for Cadia and its defenders, especially Lord Castellan Ursarkar E. Creed, who was the supreme commander of Cadia before its destruction. The Truskans have also fought alongside the Cadians in several battles, such as the War of Beasts on Vigilus. The Truskans have vowed to honor the memory of Cadia and continue its legacy of holding the line against chaos. Trusk has been attacked by various enemies of the Imperium such as orcs, but the Truskan Snowhounds have defended their planet with courage, skill, and tenacity from every foe. They have participated in several battles against various enemies of the Imperium, such as the Crimson Slaughter, Hive Fleet Leviathan, and the Orcs on Vigilus. They are known for their snipers and sharpshooters, who wear Arctic camouflage, Cadian-style flak armor. In this context, a human might say that the Truskan Snowhounds are a loyal and resilient regiment who honor the memory of Cadia and fight bravely against the horrors of the galaxy. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think in the comments and leave a like if you enjoyed it. And as always, my friend, keep the light of the Emperor burning.